So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and wow, we're looking at a Marvel Legends review. I know these are few and far between on this channel, and that is definitely because I have been, well, very picky on what I spend my money on these days. And Marvel Legends have unfortunately dropped down much lower to the priority level as of late. But that does not mean I'm completely out of the line. Getting towards the end, we'll see how things go, but I digress. This is the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Daredevil, and this is one of those guys where as soon as I saw it, I had to get this. I'm not a diehard Daredevil fan, but I am a very big Daredevil fan. The Ed Brubaker run is phenomenal, the Kevin Smith miniseries is great, the old Frank Miller stuff, of course, but yes, I am a big fan. Now this has the lenticular shield, yay, well, I mean, I'll talk about it, but of course it's the other accessories that are really cool, plus this body. I did not get that 3-pack one with the Bullseye and Elektra, and I'm very glad I held out for it. So, enough of the whole spiel. It's because this is the package here. Just to let you guys know, yes, I did order, I have Falcon as well, and I've got Constrictor on the way. The others, Magic, the Spider-Man alien costume, and Absorbing Man, I completely passed on. So, that being said, let's get this guy open, and let's talk toys. I really don't talk about these much, but, when I was a little kid, I always wanted those Kenner Secret Wars figures, and my parents never got me them. But my friends in elementary school, they had them, and I was just fascinated by these, the lenticular shields. And there are some collectors out there who are saying they don't get why this is in there, and I kind of feel sorry for them that they don't get to feel this nostalgia that I am. That the little 6-year-old me, the little 5-year-old me, would be very happy right now to be holding this. So, I mean, I get, yeah, it's a kind of a wasted accessory, but at the same time, it's not, because I love those lines, and I do like these, and I am glad Hasbro did this. I'll be straight up. I am very glad. This is the best Marvel Legend I have handled all year. Period. I mean, I haven't handled much of this channel. I think, Cardiac, that Deadpool, the Cowboy Deadpool, I think the only two Legends I've featured on this channel. But, I mean, I've bought a few others, and there's a reason why I didn't print them on the channel, because they really weren't worth mentioning. This is what they should be. I mean, I can come up with one or two minor criticisms, and that's me reaching. This is everything that you would want for a figure, especially for a character like Daredevil. I don't need them to do a maximum. I mean, I wouldn't buy it anyway, because honestly, if you guys have been holding out, this is the definitive Daredevil. Like I mentioned before, I've picked up other Marvel Legends. I picked up the Netflix Daredevil. I picked up the Netflix Punisher, which are cool figures and all. No, this right here is as near of a perfect comic book figure that Hasbro has put out in all of 2026. Find me a hill, I will die on it. As far as the buck goes, like I said, there's very little I can complain about here. I could probably, and I can find stuff, but it's great. We'll talk about the accessories. We'll talk about the articulation. I got a smile on my face right here, kids. I like it a lot. I mean, first and foremost, it's got the ball joint. This is what they should all be doing right now. This buck right here is near perfect because of that. It's got the ball joint, but it still has the ab crunch on here, so I can not only bend and twist, but I don't have that waist, that old waist that always breaks the immersion. This is all here. The butterfly joints, I do not need to do surgery. They go back beautifully. They absolutely stretch the way they're supposed to. This is how a butterfly joint should be, not having to pop it out and cut the little socket off. If I wanted to criticize, yes, I wouldn't mind this being cut a little more so I can get more butterfly joint inward, but I can still use the inward swivel to bring the arms in. The joints are a little tight. I would rather have them tight than loose. I would not mind drop-down hips. That would have been probably one of the few things that would take this to that very next level. But I'm fine with it. He kicks up pretty well on here. The neck is on the disc hinge. He can look up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, whoever designed this for putting this on there. So he can actually look up for aerial poses. You know, this is what we want, guys. This is what we've been saying. Bring this back. Thank you for putting it on a modern figure. I mean, sure, if I wanted to, I could probably Dremel out the back of the mask here so I could get him to look up just a little bit more, but that is very good right there. Thigh swivel, boot swivel, and ankle pivot. Sure, give me toe articulation. Fine. Cosmetically, it is very simple. I mean, it's Daredevil. What more do you want? A black wash would be really nice. That's honestly it. The sculpt is great. You can see, you know, the folds in the costume. I love that a lot. I really like that. I love it. I got a little bit of paint splatter here. Oh well, I can fix that with a little bit of acetone. It's a domestic figure. I mean, yeah, it's still $27. Do I feel it's worth $27? No, this should absolutely be a perfect $20 figure. But with today's economy, you know, again, like I said, I'm cherry picking my figures, and this is what I was cherry picking for. Accessories. We get the sonar. We've been wanting this for so long. I know Can of Beams, I think, made this. Companies like the higher end markets like Mafex, whatever, they got it on there. I saw 5K Toys actually put together a little bonus pack, which was pretty cool. Which is made for the Mafex, but you could absolutely use it for this guy. That just plugs in right there, and yes, Daredevil is now listening to the world. You know, like a bat. You know, because he's pointing ears. Maybe he should have been Batman. Anyway, the baton. It is still a little bendy, but this is, I think, different than the ones we've been normally getting. It definitely feels better. We can split it apart, and this is the cool part. You can actually take out the center part. So this is a male plug. So that way, if you're having him holding just the batons, you don't have to worry about the thing poking out. Just hope you don't lose this, but it's great that you can do that. Maybe jam some wire in here and give it that loop-de-loop feel. You know, I think I may actually have some black wire I can do that with. Let me go take a look. Yeah, found this. I think I got this from an old NECA figure, just some black bendy wire, you know, used for a twist tie. I could probably cram some styrofoam up in here just to kind of wedge it in there if I want to make it semi-permanent. Maybe even put some blue tack, but that's kind of cool. I could kind of give it that whole Daredevil cable look. Something to file away for the future. Hand-wise, that's a little disappointing. We only get one fist and one kind of gesturing hand. Obviously, I would have liked to have had a matching pair. Especially, Daredevil fights with both fists. He was raised by a boxer, and I think it would work really cool. He was also, you know, ninja trained, and also he could get away with having the other hands. So, for my criticisms, I would have liked to have had a second pair of hands. I don't think I needed a Matt Murdock unmasked head, but that would have been kind of cool. I can get away with that. But for what I'm paying for, I mean, yes, I got the lenticular shield and all. At a bare minimum, another pair of hands. Just saying. I should also point out, for the default hands, they are on the vertical hinge, so that is great. Definitely helps it for more like the Eskrima fighting poses. You know, if I was a customizer, I would absolutely buy one of these buy another one of these just to turn into a Nightwing, because that is exactly what you want him to do. So, seriously, I'm liking this a lot. So if you are like I am and have been cherry picking your Marvel Legends, this is an absolute cherry to pick. Very minor gripes to it. Again, I would have liked a wash. I would have liked more appropriate hands. This is neat, but it's very hard to lose, so maybe someplace to store it. That'd be kind of nice, but I'm happy we did this. For the buck itself, yes, the joints are a little gummy. I'm going to say it right now. You know, new toy aura is wearing off, so I'm definitely being a little more critical. The elbow joints and the knee joints are on the gummy side. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that. They're stiff, but they work how I want them to do. Love the butterfly joint. And this is honestly, the only thing really aside from the joints is if they gave him drop-down hips. That's about it. This is the best Daredevil figure Hasbro has made to date. So if you have been holding off, this is the one to get. I could probably put a wash on him if I chose to. You know, I might even, if I see a second one in store, I might even do it just to see if I can. But I completely recommend this figure. I got mine at Target. I know Big Bad Toy Store and the online retailers are supposed to be picking him up. I think he was still sold off on Amazon, and there's a good reason for it. Like I said, this is, as of right now, the best Marvel Legend I have opened up and handled this year. So if this is your bag, absolutely go pick him up. I think you'll be very happy. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. I've got, as always, tons of cool stuff coming in. We always do some neat things on this channel. Anything you want to see, let me know down in the comments. But as always, my friends, until next time, take care. Peace.